Hello friends, today we shall learn all rules about direct indirect speech. Look at this sentence. Ram said to Ravi, I like maths. The sentence is given into inverted comma because it is written as the speaker said. Look here. Ram is the speaker, said to is the reporting verb, Ravi is the listener, I like maths is the direct speech. In this video, we shall learn 7 types of sentences: assertive sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, exclamatory sentences, optative sentences, let's type sentences, let me, him, her, let them types of sentences. At last, we shall learn some reporting verbs that will help you to turn the paragraph into indirect speech. So let's start. When we turn the direct speech into indirect speech, we have to make changes at 3 places in the given paragraph. First is verb, second is time indicating verbs, third is pronouns. Let's learn the first change. These changes these changes are common in all types of sentences. So we shall learn it first, then we shall learn the sentences, and then we shall go to paragraph. First is verb related changes. Verb related changes. Look at these changes and learn it very well. Ismr, you have to convert ismr into was were into had been, have has into had, shall will into would, do does into did into had plus past participle, can into could, may into might, must into must. There is no change for must. Suppose the sentence given into simple present tense, then you have to make it simple past tense. Suppose the verb is like, then you have to do it as liked. Suppose the verb is write, then you have to write the verb as wrote. So you have to make simple present tense into simple past tense. And suppose the sentence is given into simple past tense, then you have to make it past perfect tense. For example, the verb is given liked, then you have to make it had liked. Wrote, then you have to write had written. Learn all past participles very well. Let's go another rule, time indicating verbs. Learn these rules very well. This you have to make this, and you have to change it into that, this into those, here into there, now into then, come into go, ago into before, today into that day, tonight into that night, tomorrow into the next day, yesterday into the previous day, so far into till that day. All these rules into PDF file you will file in the you will find the file into description. You can download it and use it whenever you need it. Then you have to keep it in mind all these rules related to pronouns: I, me, my, mine, myself, we, us, our, ours, ourselves, you, your, yours, yourself. Singular है तो yourself, plural है तो yourselves. He, him, his, himself, she, her, hers, herself, it, its, itself, they, them, their, theirs, themselves. Now let's learn first types of sentences, assertive sentences. You have to write reporting verb told. In while converting the paragraph into indirect speech, you can use various reporting verbs such as informed, replied. You have to use that as connective. Make all changes related to pronouns, time indicating verbs, and verbs. For example, my father said to me, I like English newspapers. Then you can write it as indirect speech. My father told me. सेड टू का आपको टोल्ड करना है, कनेक्टिव दैट लिखना है, और प्रोनाउन चेंजेस आई का ही होगा, लाइक का लाइक्ड होगा. So the full answer is my father told me that he liked English newspaper. Let's go to learn interrogative sentences. There are two types of questions: WH and how types questions, and second are non-WH how types questions. Rules: reporting verb you have to use is asked. Connective, there are two types of connectives, keep it in mind. If the sentence is given starting with wh and how, then you have to put the wh and how as connective. And if the sentence is non wh and how, then you have to use wh and how. And if the sentence is non wh, then you have to use if. Make the sentence assertive, you have to turn the interrogative sentence formation into assertive sentence. Make all changes related to verb, time indicating verbs, and pronouns. The three types of changes that we have learned earlier, keep it in mind well. Let's look examples. My friend said to me, is it your pen, is it your fan? कहाँ कहाँ आपको चेंज करने हैं? You have to make told from said to. You have to turn the sentence is it your fan into assertive sentence and make all the changes. So the answer is my friend asked me if it was my friend. Second one, Ajay said to Vinit, did you complete work yourself? उसका आंसर होगा अजय asked Vinit if he had completed work the previous day. Yesterday, you have to convert it into the previous day. Let's learn imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are the sentences which starts with verb or which starts with don't rules. You have to use the reporting verb according to the meaning, like ordered, requested, suggested, advised, instructed, threatened, warned. You have to use these reporting verbs according to the meaning of the sentence. If meaning is not clear, then you can ask. Connective, if the imperative sentence is in affirmative form, then you have to use to, and if it is given in negative form, then you have to use not to. Don't make any change in verb given in the first sentence. If there are any subordinate sentence given in the sentence, then make necessary changes in verbs only in subordinate changes, but in make main sentence don't make any changes in the verb. And the rest two changes, make necessary changes in time indicating words and pronouns. Let's learn examples. First one, doctor said to patient take these medicines regularly. So the meaning is of advice, so the answer would be doctor advised the patient to take that medicines regularly. Second one, mother said to Anuj, don't go near the well. Said to, you have to turn it into warned, and don't, that you have to remove it, and you have to connect the sentence with not to. Mother warned Anuj not to go near the well. Now let's learn exclamatory sentences. In exclamatory sentences, use the reporting verb with exclaimed with plus word according to meaning. You have to compulsory use exclaimed with plus word according to meaning, like exclaimed with surprise, exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with wonder, exclaimed with praise, exclaimed with appreciation, exclaimed with disgust, exclaimed with dislike, exclaimed with anger, exclaimed with hatred, exclaimed with sorrow. You have to use these words according to meaning. Use to before listener. Use connective that. Turn the sentences into assertive. Add very, really, indeed into sentence. Make all changes related to verb, time indicating words, and pronouns. Let's learn optative sentence. There are three types of optative sentence. First one, sentences starts sentences which contains good morning, good afternoon, good evening, best of luck, good luck, all the best, happy birthday, many happy returns of the day. Such sentences you have to use reporting verb as wished. Connect the sentence directly without making any changes, without adding any connectives. For example, my friend wished me good morning. You can write my friend wished me good morning. Congratulations, welcome, thank you. These are another types of sentences. There are only three wishes. For example, my friend said to me welcome. You can directly write my friend welcomed me. You don't write sentences or connect it. Third one, there is given full sentence. In these sentences you have to write reporting or wished, blessed, or prayed. You have to use connective that do all the changes. For example, the beggar said to king, may you live long. The answer would be the beggar wished the king that he might live long. These changes are like the changes that we learned in assertive sentences. Let's learn let's types of sentences. In these types of sentences, you have to use reporting verb as suggested to or proposed to. You can use anyone. You have to use connective then. You have to remove let's and write we should or they should according to the meaning of the sentence. Make all changes related to verb, time indicating words and pronouns. Sorry, don't make any changes in verbs. For example, my friend said to me, let's go for a walk. The answer would be my friend proposed to me or my friend suggested to me that we should go for a walk. Let's learn let me, let him, let that type sentences. In these types of sentences, you have to use reporting verb requested, you have to use connective to. Don't remove let, don't make any changes in verb, make changes in time indicating words and pronouns only. Example, Mr. Shah said to his neighbor, let me park my scooter in your compound. What would be the answer? uh, you have to turn said to into requested. The answer would be Mr. Shah requested his neighbor to let him park his scooter in his compound. So at last, let's learn some helping verbs, reporting verbs that will help you to turn the paragraph into indirect speech. Suppose is in the paragraph given in the question paper there is use of but, then you can use he told with hesitation or he asked with hesitation. Suppose hi is given or hello is given, then you can use he greeted him. uh, Suppose the in the sentences there is given oh, then you can rise with surprise, with joy, with sorrow according to the meaning of the paragraph. Okay is given, then you can write agreed. You don't need to write okay, oh, hi and but into your answer. There are some other words that will help you to turn the paragraph into indirect speech, and added that, and asked, asked, again told, added, replied, addressed at. Suppose the teacher said to Mihir, stupid, stand up and get out of the class. Then you can use addressed as reporting verb, like the teacher addressed Mihir as stupid and ordered him to stand up and go out of the class. So these were all the rules of direct indirect speech. Learn all the rules very well, then practice some paragraphs. You will definitely get full marks, 4 marks in direct indirect speech. It's the most it's the easiest topic, but the basic condition is that you should learn all the rules very well. Best of luck. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe the channel. Thank you.